Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thanks, Gerald. And welcome, Gerald. I'm happy to see you here. I'm happy to have you all the time. This is going to be an amazing show. If you haven't seen Monday's show on Gerald's channel, it was a deck casual with Gerald and Val and I, and we were joined by the amazing Amy Miranda. It was a fabulous show. It was just amazing. Blew my mind. Life-changing experience for me. Mm-hmm. And apparently for Wanda as well. Here, have another almond. And so today we're going to be using her deck. It's What We've Forgotten. Where's my box? Oh, it's right here. Okay. It's What We've Forgotten. It is my favorite deck to use. I've said that before. Between this and Mystical Moments, Oracle of the Mystical Moments, these are my two favorite decks to use.
And you just recently picked up the book because we talked with Amy on Monday. And right after the show, you and Val purchased it, and you've gotten it. I am really looking forward to digging into it. So,
well, thank you, Madam Maru. Perfect, because I forgot to do that. I should have done that. But yes, watch the simulcast because it's an amazing show. It really is worth the time to see. It is a great deck. The book itself is like no other book I've ever read. And if I tell you I have like 1,200 books in my Kindle library, like that should give you some clue. It's beautifully illustrated. Sorry, can you see this? And it's just a wonderful book. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. I am only, well, okay, I'll tell you the truth. I generally read the last chapter of a book to decide if it's worth buying. I had already gotten this, of course, but I usually read the last chapter. And if I find it satisfying, then I'll buy the book and see how they got to that point. But if not, then I just put it back on the shelf. I used to do this to decide which books to buy in a bookstore. But since I've been going to electronic books, it's been sort of hit or miss. This book, oh my goodness, it's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you cry. She has a wonderful voice as a writer.
Well, and you said that the voice that she has in the book is the voice that we experienced on Monday when she was with it.
Yes.
So there's a beauty and an authenticity about it.
Yes. She's funny. She's honest. She's absolutely, she's a great storyteller, as we all experienced on Monday. She's a great storyteller. And so if you can manage to watch it, do. And also on her channel, which I can't remember now if I put it into the show notes or not, but her channel, let me put it into the comments.
I'm also going to link it so that I can do that. Just have to find it.
There we go. There's her channel. And those of you who are interested, I urge you to follow, because she has some videos based like animations of the cards in the deck, and it's magical. And there's one that she's set to a song by Black Sabbath, which just tickled me all to, it was great. So we're going to be, oh yes, I forgot to put this up. I'm so sorry. Here's the banner. The prompt for the readings, because we're going to be using our old friend, the Flying Fickle Finger of Fate, and the prompt is remember. And that's that's the theme of the readings today, is what have you forgotten that needs to be remembered, needs to be brought in. For a lot of you, and I'm just telling you this because of because of readings that we've had in this community before. For a lot of you, it's going to be go have fun.
Well, yeah, and what's interesting is you know, I'm very fortunate that I have an opportunity to do a lot of shows with a variety of people. And I can always tell a powerful show because I'm still thinking about it. I'm still smiling about it. I'm remembering some things about it. And I'm talking to Jeffrey about it in the next couple of days. And so, yeah, you know, and I have to say, pretty much I am fortunate to share that space and to have that. And what was really interesting is Linda and I think for me, and talking with Amy, I love the fact that the title of this, What We've Forgotten, says it all. It's already within us. It's what you know, it's what can we do to remember what is already part of us, and that energy. And I think it's really powerful. And Linda and I, you know, we do a whole lot of planning. So we know what shows we're doing for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, wait a minute.
Well, we have a booking for April. All right, she's going back to her cage because she's just being really. We do have a May show, an April show, and a May show planned, or I mean scheduled. We have no idea what we're doing with it. Okay,
but this was one of those things. Is that I've not used this deck because I wanted to do the deck casual, and it was so overwhelmingly energetic for me. It was like, oh, Linda, what do you think about doing a readings about what we've forgotten, and read for people as reminders of what they may have forgotten? Just as I mean, and between the two of us, I actually think we'll have a good opportunity to.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm curious to see what the connections are between the readings, between which cards we pick. And, you know, it's just like going, oh my gosh. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I forgot to say hello to people. And Leah gets the gold star because she was here like 2.5 hours before the show started, and put in a comment. So she gets the imaginary and completely virtual gold star for this week. Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Leah. and I want to say hi to Garnet and Annie Bear and CJ. Rossi's here, and Diane G, my God mod. Mwah, sweetheart, I love you so much. Madam Maru, another fabulous mod. Really grateful. Peace, Mama. I'm really grateful to see you here. Happy to see you here. Sonia, Heavenly Blessed Honey. I've always loved your name so much, Heavenly Blessed Honey. It's just so sweet. Sorry, that was just a dumb joke. Spiritual Garden. I don't remember seeing you here before. Welcome. Glad to see you. Yeah, Black Sabbath. Well, that was it's a cool video. You got to watch. It's only like, I don't know, 2 minutes long. It's a great video. I mean, I really liked it. Maybe. Oh, me too. I love Black Sabbath. Joanne Miranda. Imelda. Hi. Jules Niner. There's that Troublemaker TarotStache. I'm reading them backwards. Chrissy Murphy. I know. It's because you guys just chat so much. I have to go up to make sure I didn't miss it. Well, I'm sure I missed people, and I'm sorry.
It's because they're the best chatters.
They are, absolutely.
I am going to have a t-shirt made, or product merch, that says #BestChatter.
Oh, yes, please. Yes. So. Denise Fletcher is here. Denise Fletcher Tarot. Hi, welcome. And Annie Bear. Did I say hi to Annie Bear? Because I should say like 5 hellos to Annie Bear. She is just a fabulous, fabulous soul with a whole, maybe I should have you on, Annie Bear. Maybe. Let's talk, okay? I'll send you an email.
I've got Annie Bear scheduled for on my channel.
Well, oh, okay. Well, I'll schedule her too. Well, I was going to anyway. Norm Gilbert, yes, those are braids, and I blinged it up. I blinged it up with little dangles on the bobby pins. Yes, yes, yes. These are actually knitting markers, okay? So don't get all ooh about me. I put knitting markers on them. Hi, Eva J. And
Eva J's going to bed.
Oh, well, that's too bad. But I hope you stick around for a while, because honestly,
I think
the hair rings. Yes, the hair rings. That's right, Diane.
Yes, that's good, Diane. Yes. And I think it's one of those things that this feels like it's going to be readings that the pairings are going to mean things to more than just the person for whom we're reading. So is what I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Norm, not so much hiking around in the Alps. This is much more like Ukrainian, okay? Which is my genetic background is Ukrainian. This is much more like what my great grandmother, how she would have worn her hair. I just couldn't stand to be fussing with it all the time. And this is so easy. Okay. All right. Let's get started. So first I share the screen. Oh my goodness. And then let's go to the giveaway tool. Let's go to the Flying Fickle Finger of Fate. We've got 21 entries. Let's see who our first participant is. I hesitate to say victim, but I'll say it anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh, if you didn't think that this deck was magic, this should convince you, okay?
All right. Do you want to pull another one? Because that way we have two people. So I guess I should tell you I'm
actually we should do three. We should do three. Okay. All right.
Sure.
So are you going to write these down or
I am writing them down for you.
Because I can't trust myself to remember without getting confused. Okay. Okay. So you're first, TarotStache, and next is okay, who's next? I'm just going to sit here and keep shuffling my deck.
Eva
J. Oh, good for you, Eva J.
Yes.
Okay, and draw again. Oh, I just saw a name go by that I didn't recognize. Tiffany Tisdale. Welcome, Tiffany. How did my name? Oh, because I pinned the comment. And Lacey Gray. Okay. I think I have seen all those people in the last few minutes, so I'm not 100% sure about that, but I believe so. Oh, Lacey Gray is here. Okay, so let's start. Oh, hi, Purple Elephant. Welcome.
And, I need to get with Purple Elephant Deb H to find out when we can do another series of Gratitude Drives Abundance readings.
Oh, yes. One of the things that I just want to mention, one of the things while I'm shuffling for you, Gerald, one of the things that I want to point out that that Amy talked about and that she talks about in her book a lot is we're all magic, and we've all forgotten how magic we are. Yep. We've all forgotten our and we've forgotten it. It was drummed out of us. It was trained out of us. It was ridiculed out of us. It was shamed out of some of us. And it's time to reclaim that magic and to understand that we are divine beings and we are absolutely part of divine order. We are an important part of the universe. And so it's fabulous.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I will say we have been, many of us have been forced to put the magic away, so we have forgotten it. And this is a chance. It's still in there.
Yep.
Where did you put it?
Yeah. Where did you put it, and what do you need to do to remember how to get it back, to remember it, to remember what your personal special brand of magic is, because all of our magics are different.
Yes.
And my magic isn't the same as TarotStache's. It's not the same as Viviani's or Diane's or Maruta's or anybody's. So yes, that's what this is about.
I'm
So,
actually glad that all of us don't have the same kind of magic.
oh, Lacey Gray, yeah, good point. She says gaslighted, made afraid of it. Yeah, absolutely. Afraid of our own power as human beings, and especially for women, right? We got a special brand of that gaslighting. Good point, Lacey Gray. And another good point from, of course, Purple Elephant. Look at this.
What'd she say?
Yeah.
Some of us the way to get on with what we thought we had to do, raising families, etc. Yeah,
yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Right. I know you're here.
I've already picked my card.
Okay. Well, mine keep falling out of my hands. Oh, do you want me to go first?
I apologize. I thought I turned that off.
Fine. I'm glad it was you and not me, because I got to think about it every single time before I start. That's like my checklist, and I've forgotten in the past, so that was embarrassing.
I can't remember if I've already left a message for my friend Spam Risk. I don't remember if I've left that message. So I'll go first. So what I have forgotten is the idea of eternal life. And what message comes to me for this is that we choose to walk, we choose to move, and we have an opportunity to wear something that may be light in color, something that may be dark in color. We have the ability to change what we're wearing, and in order to balance and to experience different things in our lives. So.
And I got sacred knowledge.
Woo!
Wow. I'm just not even going to say anything. I'm just going to put it there. Yeah. Sacred knowledge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to say anything at all about that. To me, of course, that's the Hall of Records. That's the Akashic Records. It's not how I personally see them when I go to the Akashic Records, but it's the experience of 98% of the Akashic Records readers that I know. They see this. But this also includes, I want you to notice that this also includes the sacred knowledge of all the religions that we've ever had and that have ever existed in the universe. It's not just the Akashic Records, okay? Because there is another card that is Akashic Records specifically, but I mean, of course.
I can actually see this is me
Yeah.
walking into that the halls of knowledge.
Yeah.
And the whole idea of it is it's eternal life. We can check all sorts of information out, and there's no fines if we don't return it on time. I used to work in a library, so I completely. So
yeah. The one thing that I wanted to point out about your card, if you could hold it up again, please, Gerald. I just want to comment that, that's us walking into the next world with our guide or angel or whatever as our companion, escorting us. To me, that's another vision of it, if you will.
Oh, and by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only.
That's right.
Decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really?
Oh, Moira, I'm sorry you have to leave. Okay, all right.
All right. And
I think that was a really good read for you, Gerald.
It was. Thank you. And Eva is up.
Okay. Hi, Eva.
Lacey Gray.
I'm really glad you're with us today, Eva. Oh, well.
Eva is still here.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. Oh, sorry.
Eva, what you've forgotten is unconditional love. Unconditional love, when I see this, it reminds me, or what you've forgotten is that unconditional love is the structure of the sacred geometry, that which creates the universe. It is the energy that holds things together, helps them grow and evolve. And I also appreciate how, in looking at these things, you can see it here, we have a triangle, but within the triangle we have circles, and those circles are rotating, and the things that we don't necessarily think work together can actually work together, because who would have thought that circles would work inside of a triangle? If it's based in eternal love, it works. And it's telling me, it's just like, unconditional love is a driving force. Don't overthink it. So.
And I have the cardinal directions.
Oh my gosh.
So what a more fortuitous pairing could you imagine? The cardinal directions to unconditional love. Love is at the end of each of these directions. And I want to point out how much this looks like a circuit board. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. And just like all the little connections that are made, all the little highways and byways and bypasses, and how everything just sort of, it's like a really, it's like a circuit board or a really intricate map of a temple or a city. I mean, do you guys play SimCity? Well, anyway, this whole thing is just so intricate and so beautiful, and it works just like the circles and the triangle works, the cardinal directions, all the directions are love.
And do you remember that Amy showed us in the book?
There is a key in here, and it's in the book. Hold on for a second. I'll see if I can find it. There's a key in that card.
And Eva said, I just pulled a Nature's Whisper card for myself, and I got acceptance of love.
Well, there you are. I mean, hang on. I'm going to have to, here's the raccoon. We got to tell that story. Well, it's going to take me a few minutes to find this, okay? So bear with me, because there isn't a list of illustrations.
Well, I think this is a really good opportunity to remind people to like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. It lets YouTube know that you are finding value in this. And I'm doing that thing where I'm doing subscribers only mode, just to keep the environment safe.
Troll free, yes.
Troll free.
And I want to remind people that I did clear up my monetization problem, because I had mistaken, well, never mind, it's a long story, you don't need to know. But I had made a mistake in the information I gave to YouTube, and that's all been cleared up. So my monetization's been restored. So you can drop a nice a thank you, or not a nice one, a super chat, or what are they called? Super chat, super thanks, something like that. I can't remember. Directly from the comments line, right next to the comments line. If you feel so moved, if you feel like this was, there's Sekhmet. I can't find it.
People can actually watch the live, because Amy does hold it up, because the card that you're holding up was the cardinal points was one of my favorite cards.
Here it is. Here it is. It's called the Temple of Wonder. Okay. Just in the nick of time, it's called the Temple of Wonder. And that's what the cardinal directions is. I don't know if you can see, if I hold them up together, there is a key. Now, hang on. This is
Can I
awful.
do that? There, I'll put you like that.
You're going to embiggen me? Okay, this is as embiggened as I get. Here's the head of the key. Here's the shaft. And here's the little thingy that goes there. This is all part of that card of the cardinal directions, which means this is your key, the key that you need to unlock your magic. Unconditional love.
I love that.
Oh, that was awesome.
So thank you, Eva. That's wonderful.
Hi, Pierre.
Unconditional love, and the cardinal directions.
Cardinal directions, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shenanigans. I'm so happy to see you here. And can I say, every time I pick up this deck, I give you thanks from the bottom of my heart, because this deck is absolutely so amazing. Oh, I'm happy you came by too, Eva J. So happy you're here. Yes. Okay, and who is next? I've forgotten already.
Lacey Gray.
Lacey Gray, yes. Oh, I'm getting chills, Lacey. This is going to be good. Oh, my. Oh, my. This is going to be good.
You want to go first?
Oh, no, it's okay. You go first.
Okay. Lacey, I have vision quest for you. Think about what you have. Do you get it too?
Yes. No wonder I was getting the chills. Holy, holy, holy Moses.
So Lacey Gray, I'm going to say that, this is Vision Quest. There are many cultures have the idea of a vision quest and the importance of that. And it really feels like for you, Lacey, it could be that you need to go on some sort of a quest to regain bits and pieces that you have forgotten where they have been hidden. And so this is an idea of be willing to do that. And I love how, this is like a compass. And what's great is it also reminds me that life is a journey. It's not just a destination. It is much of the learning happens on the road and the path. So what do you have for Lacey?
Well, I have the same card, oddly enough, but I just want to comment to Peace Mama. The book is called What We've Forgotten. It's available on Amy Miranda's website, which is in the links on Gerald's live from Monday. And it's and you can also
go available through your local retailer or online retailer.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, and it's a fabulous book. Now, Vision Quest. So I want to ask you, Lacey, what stories do you have in your family or from your own life that you might take up where things happened, that there was a thought and it came to be, there was a dream, there was a gut feeling, and it came to be. What stories do you have from your own life, from your own knowledge and experience? That's a vision quest. We leave, our whole lives are a vision quest, right? We breadcrumb our way through our lives, through the spiritual knowledge that we receive, through the material knowledge that we receive. Spirit speaks to us and gives us breadcrumbs our whole lives. We have that knowledge in front of us to be able to go on that spiritual vision quest. So look in your own life and see what breadcrumbs are there that you might follow on your vision quest.
I love that. I love that. Okay. Thank you, Lacey. And Lacey says, many experiences.
Well, there you are. There you are.
Yeah.
You're on the way, girl. You're on the way.
So if you want to be entered for a reading, using the What We've Forgotten deck, type in #remember. You only need to enter it once.
And
we're going to pull 3 more, correct?
We're going to pull 3 more now. 3 more people. Oh, we've got 27 entries now.
Excellent.
Good.
And I will be writing these down for us.
Thank you. Moira. Oh, Moira had to leave. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'll pull another person instead of Moira. Okay. Unless she just managed to, like, she just left like a few minutes ago. No? Why did my comments disappear? Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. No, I don't think she's here. All right. Let's draw again. Too bad, Moira.
Yeah. There's so many people here. Thank you, everybody.
Annie Bear. Woohoo! Annie Bear. This is going to be fun. I love reading for Annie Bear. It's always interesting because Gaia, of course, always makes her presence known.
Okay.
Okay. So Annie Bear. Oh, and I just, Peas Mama. This is going to be fun too. And I just saw a name flash by James Davis. I don't remember seeing you here. Welcome, James Davis. Happy you're here. And Tiffany Tisdale. Oh, good. Okay. All right.
So Peace Mama and Tiffany, please put in that you're here in the chat, and Tiffany is here.
Yep, Tiffany's here, and Peace Mama's here, and of course, Annie Bear is here.
All right, so
Annie Bear, you're up. Sweet, sweet woman, you're up. Oh, I got chills. This is going to be another one. I'm having so much fun. This is so great.
I think this is wonderful. Annie Bear, what you have forgotten is the idea of nurturing. Now, I'm also feeling this isn't that you have forgotten it. It is you have forgotten the importance of it and the power that you have to nurture. And I believe I can tell from what you're doing on YouTube, you are doing things to nurture yourself. Kudos to you. This is very good. And it is like self-nurturing hypnicity. It's also this idea of I'm feeling there is an importance of doing it at the break of dawn, because there is a sense of it's what you're doing is you and the sun are connecting with energetically, and together you're deciding and you're empowering the nurturing that needs to come forward. So there is a synchronistic approach to it. So there's a beauty and an intention with that. So,
and speaking of intention,
ooh, I
know, me too. So the magic lies in your intention. Yes, you do love nurturing, Annie Bear. You absolutely do. How could you not? You're Gaia's favorite child. Of course you love. Oh, yeah. Come for the magic, stay for the snorts. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just so lost in wonder and magic at this intention. Remember that intention is your magic. Okay, intention drives your magic is intention. When you set your intention on something, it magically works. It magically manifests. It magically comes to fruition. It magically just oh, you forget yourself. I know, honey. I know. We all do. We forget ourselves. But intention, your magic, remember that your magic is in the intention that you have to direct.
Yeah.
You have to direct it at what you truly want, what you truly envision. That's where it goes.
Yeah.
Love you too.
She
Oh,
says
yes.
just tenacious.
Yes, yes, and that is part of the magic. That's part of intention. You can't just say, "Oh, I wish." You have to go, "Yes, I wish," and envision it and nurture it and make it grow and put it up in front of you and think about it and intend it. Like really, really put your energy into it. That's intention. It's not just sort of like, "Oh, I wish." Yeah, me too, I wish. But
And
intention
there
is a
is,
whole different thing.
and you're very welcome, Annie. One of the other things is that part of
We
the
love you too.
nurturing is setting that intention, doing something, and then letting it go and be on its own. So,
Val Dragonfly Crystal, she tells a story about how her mother made things come true, how her mother manifested
yeah.
whatever it was that they needed. And she says her mother would write it down on a piece of paper, put it in an envelope, close the envelope, put it up on the top shelf of some bookcase or something, and then forget about it and just go, yeah, it's on its way. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I find that very difficult to do. So,
all right. Peace Mama is up next.
oh, yes, Peace Mama. Janet DC says something really interesting. She has a new question for herself now. What is my magic? Yes, absolutely. That's the same thing as asking, what is my purpose in life, is what is my magic?
Well, and it's also that idea of what's my superpower.
Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. Hi, Wild Raven. Welcome.
Hi,
Okay.
Bobby.
Peace. Is that who Wild Raven is, Bobby?
Yes, that is former,
Bobby
Wild Raven Tarot, formerly known as Robert Fierro Tarot.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, okay.
Peace, Mama. Peace, Mama. I'm going to whisper this into the microphone. Peace, Mama. You have forgotten your gifts. You have forgotten that you are a gift, and that every breath you take is a gift to yourself, to the world around you, energetically and physically. You are a gift. Allow that to be. Stop arguing with it. Stop denying it, because you have gifts, and those gifts need to be experienced. You need to experience them, because when you experience them, others are seeing what you're doing and they're going, oh, I might have some gifts too. So there you go.
I just want to be sure you guys all understand that this is just straight nicotine, okay? There's nothing special in here. Before I continue, because look at this. Open doors. Whoa! Here's an invitation to step through those doors with your gifts and just claim them. They're yours. Walk through that door. Go for it, Peace Mama. Just go for it. You got it. It's yours. It's yours for one step. Take one step. There you are.
I love that. And what's interesting is hold your card up again, Linda, because you can simply walk through that little portal. You could sashay through it. You could dance through it. You could somersault into it. You could do a cartwheel. You could fly. Just use your gifts to help you go through that that open door. You think? So yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This is what your gifts bring you, is a door into a whole new, look at that new country on the other side.
Yes.
This is where it will bring you. Magic, magic, magic.
So Tiffany's up.
Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany.
You know, and I would say, as
Yeah.
people are watching this, again, these messages might resonate for more than just the person for whom we're reading. If that's the case, let us know. Let us know in the comments after the video. And so Peace Mama said, OMG, I will. I know which store that is.
Which door?
Which door? I was just talking about that door last night. Confirmation from you both. It has to do with my gifts. Boom.
You're very welcome. I'm so happy to hear that. Wow. Kendra Lesher here. Hi, Kendra.
Yeah. If people like this enough, we could probably do this again.
Oh, I want to do it again. I mean, I was already going to ask you about that after, because I think we should make this like a regular thing, because it's like so much fun.
Okay. Tiffany.
Let me twist your rubber arm, right?
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, Tiffany. Tiffany, what you have forgotten is your imagination. Your imagination holds a great deal of power, because there's a great reminder is if you can imagine it, you can make it happen. Think about all of these wonderful scientists, artists, musicians, poets. They had they imagined it, and then they were able to manifest it and to make it happen. What you have forgotten is the power of your imagination. Spend some time in your imagination. And if you have people around you, maybe some young ones, encourage them to use their imagination, because they're going to watch an adult and they're going to go, what are you doing? I'm using my imagination. They're going to know that it's okay. And that is actually a power that they can have. Imagination. Think about that. That's really cool. I love this card too, Tiffany.
I love this card so much because it leads to magic. You can't make this up, man. These readings, wow, you see why I love this deck so much. Okay, so you can't have magic without imagination, because the first thing you have to do is to be able to imagine the outcome to which you will set your intention, which is part of magic. This is the magic. Look at that. The doors are open, and I want you to see that glimmer of light. That is the magic waiting for you when you use your imagination. You use your imagination to get there. You can't get there without it. They go together like I don't know, salt and pepper, whatever your best simile is, or analog or analogy or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm talking too much.
And what's interesting is if you look at that, magic. It's magic. It's like, if you're looking at that, this is what's on the inside of that. Magic is another way to activate your imagination, and imagination is another way to impact your magic.
Yeah. They work together. They cannot exist apart from each other. So if you want to activate your magic, start using your imagination. That is the channel. That's what we're told when, like in the classes that I took on psychic mediumship and the Akashic Records, and in fact, that's what Sterling says that all the time, that the imagination and creative channel is what links you to your soul, to your spirit. So it's not it is your imagination. It is extremely intuitive. Yes.
Yes, it's very
imagination. Yeah.
And different portals. And
yes.
And as Bobby reminds us, come with me and we'll be in a world of pure
imagination. Yes. Yes.
So, I love that.
Me too. I love that. Thank you, Bobby. That was perfect.
Yeah. Okay, Linda, we are up for picking more people.
Oh, we are? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, let's go to the giveaway tool and find 3 more lovely victims. Love you all so much. These readings are just blowing my mind. They are walking hand in hand. The cards are walking hand in hand. Oh, Bobby, speak of the devil, there you are.
All right.
Okay, Bobby, you're number 1 in this round. And
say hi, Bobby, so that I can have that up on the channel. And
Annette Bernier, are you still here, Annette?
Okay.
Annette.
Go ahead and do the third one.
Yeah, I'll do the third one and we'll see if Annette comes by. And the third lucky winner. Kathy Beer. Is Kathy still here? Kathy and Annette.
Kathy, Annette, and Bobby.
Well, we know Bobby's here.
Okay. And okay.
Well, I haven't heard from either of them, so I think we should draw again. Oh, thank you, Diane.
We can if you want.
We know that Bobby's here.
I've got him marked, yes.
Yeah, Wild Raven's here. We're just waiting for Annette Bernier and Kathy Beer, or Bernier. I don't know how she says her name.
Do you want to pull one more just in case?
Yeah, well, pull them down. We don't have either Kathy or Annette, right?
Nope. Go ahead. I'm still writing the names down.
Okay, so
the energy is pulsing through me. I'm like going, I can write things down. That's good.
Okay, so we're going to draw 2 more. We're going to draw 2 more. Joanne Miranda, are you here?
I've got her name written down.
Okay, and where's my cursor? I lose my cursor all the time.
My mouth is right on my right under my nose, so
I can't lose that. Falguni, hi Falguni. I haven't seen you before either. Maybe welcome.
Falguni, let us know that
Joanne Miranda.
Yep.
Falguni, are you still here?
And I did see Bobby, so
yeah. And Bobby's here, and Falguni, are you still here, please?
All right. Tell you what, let's do Bobby, and let's work on Bobby and
okay. Let's do Bobby.
Annette,
let's do Bobby
here, and Falguni, please let us know that you're here.
Whoops. I thought I dropped one, but I guess not.
I need to put Bobby up there. Bobby. So what have you forgotten? Well, you've forgotten to take a sip of water, dude.
Well, okay, all right. So I lost cards, so that means that these are the ones I'm going to pick. Oh my goodness. And Annette is here. Okay, well, we'll do you then.
Okay, Bobby. What you have forgotten is you have forgotten the importance of your ego. Now, you're going to say, some of you might be going, well, why is ego important? Well, ego is important because it helps keep us in check. It is along the way, and it's an opportunity for us to go, you know what? I am worth it. I am good enough. I'm smart enough. Doggone it. People like me. I have some skills. It's when the ego goes a little bit out of control that it causes problems. Bobby, I think you've put you've removed the important power of your ego as a safety feature to keep you empowered and safe. I'm just going to say this. Stop putting yourself down. Stop it. Because that's a very weak ego. Ego is an important aspect because it is how we engage with the world. It helps us understand. Remember that it's okay. It's okay to think good of yourself. Think good of yourself.
Yes. There's a difference between ego and ego.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to be a strong person, and that's how ego helps you. So I dropped 2 cards, and so this is what you're getting from me. First of all, I'm going to read the remember to remember. It's this card is called Remember. So here's a door. And one of the things that I've noticed about this deck, and I'm not okay, so I have a habit of counting things. Yeah, whatever. I was an accountant, or not an accountant. I did accounts. I want you to notice that one of the things that I noticed is that when there are doors or portals or a set of pillars or openings of any sort, there are usually 3, 6, or 9 of them, which we all know about that, what Tesla had to say about the vibration of the universe. And so there are 1, 2, well, actually there are 3, because there's the frame, there's 1, there's 2, and then the third is the door. Okay? That's the door to remembering. Open that door. That's important. And for that, I think you need the raccoon. Now, the raccoon, this is the first time I've ever drawn the raccoon. And I know you guys, you watch the show because there's a whole long story about the raccoon. It's fascinating. Watch that show from Monday. It is a fascinating story about the raccoon and why it's here. So this is one blinged out raccoon, okay? He is King Raccoon. He is the Lord of his dimension. I don't want to say manner. He is the Lord of a dimension. That just came to me. I don't know why. Yeah, he is the Lord of his dimension. He absolutely rules it. And the card is Crossroads. So now to find out why there's a raccoon associated with Crossroads, you'll have to listen to Amy's story on Monday's show, because I can't go into it now. It's way too long, and I'm sure that I would lose some of the important detail of it anyway. I'd rather you heard it in her voice from her herself. But I want you to notice that this raccoon is pointing to his heart. And this is a clue as to when you're at a crossroads, use your heart to choose.
Yes.
Use your heart to choose. Faced with a choice, choose with your heart. Let your heart lead.
Yep.
And
he mentioned Hecate's crossroads. He is a devotee of Hecate, and so the raccoon is about the crossroads too. So.
Yeah. And, oh, look at Shenanigans' comment. Trickery, is that a deck?
I'm not sure.
Trickery has a squirrel looking up surprised and slightly afraid at a dragon. Oh, I would be too, with his basket of nuts forgotten behind him. Yeah. Hi, Christina Cowley. Oh, There you go. There's the deck casual with Amy Miranda. You guys have to watch that if you want to hear the raccoon story. It's fascinating. Oh, you did a pull for him. Okay, hang on a second. So shenanigans, guilt, trickery, and rejection flipped over. The energy is bittersweet. Well, yes, I guess it would be. You're at a crossroads. Yeah, that is always bittersweet, isn't it? But use your heart. Remember that you're strong. Remember to allow your heart to lead. Oh, it's a little bit complicated, Bobby, but I'm not surprised because of who you are.
And I think, Bobby, I think the idea of, you know, ego, don't let the ego lead you. Let it be part of and let it help and protect you.
Let it guide you. Yeah. You're welcome.
All right. So we did Bobby, and Annette is here, and then Joanne Miranda.
Okay. And Annette.
Yeah, I agree, Cheryl. The raccoon story was quite interesting.
Yeah. 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 You got to, if you haven't seen that, Bobby, go and watch it. And Annette, yes, me too. I loved Amy's discussion of Sekhmet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Annette.
All right, Annette. What have you forgotten, Annette? What you have forgotten, Annette, is the importance of protection. The idea of protection is, it is important to protect yourself appropriately, but not allow that to shield you from the experience of living. Protection changes, evolves, and it needs to be varied based upon the situation and the time period and the strength that one has. Within the protection, it's like an egg. The egg protects, and the egg allows you to fully develop. That protection can, we hear a lot of people talking about the importance of putting up boundaries and having clear boundaries. When you have clear boundaries, you can make the choices that you have to make are not as difficult because you have a clear understanding of what it is that you want and what it is that you need. And that protection allows this beautiful evolution to support you. So I'm interested to see what Linda got.
Keys of creation.
Oh, wow.
So there you are. You have within your grasp the keys of creation, which involve intention, magic, imagination. All of these things are within your grasp. Once you've been able to handle protecting yourself, this is within your grasp. This is what you've forgotten is that you hold the keys of creation.
And Annette said, I'm going right now to see Walls and Beto here in Texas, and I have had to fight the dread of being out again. 64-year-old, but long since been a hermit.
Yeah, me too.
Waltz, yes, I'm wanting to become a jeweler.
Whoa, well, there you are. There you are. Yes, Annette, stay involved.
Okay. And go ahead.
Is there another draw now, or do we have a third person?
Joanne Miranda.
Right. Good. I was sure there was somebody else. I couldn't remember who.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad to have you. I'm so glad to have you doing this for me, Chair, doing the housework.
Well, thank you. I'm glad it's okay, because it is one thing that I have learned in my experience on YouTube is the ability to to stand in both realms.
That's absolutely, absolutely wonderful. You do it very well, and I appreciate it so much. Because this is not the kind of thing that really, I think you're the only person I know who could handle this alone.
Oh, well, Joanne, hello. Welcome to our first repeat. Joanne, you've forgotten your imagination. Imagine, lead into it, get creative, dream, imagine the weird things, have some fun with it. I mean, because it's that idea of having fun. It's important to have fun, and imagination allows you to lean in and experience things that you may never have thought of before, because suddenly you go, oh, maybe that could work. Imagine what you could have for dinner based upon what you have in the refrigerator and in the pantry. So I think that could be quite a bit of fun. So have yeah, imagination. It's key.
Oh, hi, Soul of Avalon. How are you doing? I'm happy you're here. Yeah, me too. I love the TarotStache merch. It's the most comfortable, warm, snug, cozy hoodie I've ever had in my life. I love it. Remembering for the second repeat, which is,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. We have remembering. So again, here is the door that imagination opens. Use your imagination to remember your magic. Remember who you are. Remember the divinity within you, that you are divine. You are magic. I love this for you, Joanne.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I was just glancing at the guidebook, because this is the second time we've gotten that. What's the message? It is creating reality. Joanne, what reality do you want? Imagine it. Have some fun with it.
And you know what?
I would also say mix up the fun stuff that you're wearing. Just imagine what it would be like to put all of these things together. So, and Joanne said, thank you. I needed to hear that.
And here's what the book says about remembering, okay? Buried treasure. We are remembering how to move into a state of being that enables us to operate from a place of wonder more easily. When we begin to perceive situations as part of a whole versus as an independent and disconnected moment, we can perceive emotions as temporary cycles or states of being. When we know we're in a river, it becomes much easier to paddle through the rapids, even if we get knocked around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, listen to this. The more breadcrumbs Spirit throws our way, the more destinations we visit, the more we can begin to trust them. If we can imagine, okay, all the windows of time through which things have had to occur in order to perfectly align for synchronicity, you can't help but experience wonder, especially given how small we are in the grand scheme of the universe. This week, consider how remembering may be helping you to unearth your treasures. Well, Joanne, there's your homework.
Mm-hmm.
Use remembering to unearth your treasures. Ooh, I get chills.
I love that. And imagine what it's like, what the treasures are.
Yeah.
What, if I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm a collector of things. I know, surprise. And I put things in boxes and I forget what I'm like going, what's in this box? What could be in this box? And imagine what's in it. So
I remember that. Oh, now I know what I can do with this. Good. Keep remembering. Keep remembering. Keep working on remembering. Especially as a small child. Remember what brought you joy as a small child, and try, like, if you really enjoyed coloring or playing with I don't know, paper dolls or something, try doing a little bit of that and see what that brings up for you. I think that that might be an interesting exercise.
So,
well, for any,
I don't think we've heard from Kathy Beer or
no, Fulgani. No, we didn't, and I think we need to close. We need to close because it's we've been on for an hour and 5 minutes, and I know you have a hard stop at 90 minutes. So yeah, I think that was our last round of reads.
We could do a general or a collective if you would like.
I think that would be lovely. I was hoping you would suggest that.
Would people in the chat like a collective reading? Put your hands up. You don't care.
Oh,
listen.
I don't care if they like it or not. Oh, and by the way, while you're considering that, oh yes, of course, this is part of the Great Awakening, Sonia. Absolutely. While people are considering that, if I could get some feedback either now or in the chat, or else if you want to comment later, I'm considering starting membership on my channel, and I'd like to know how people feel about that. I mean, you know, if you feel that that would be a good addition, if you feel that you'd be interested, and I've got some perks that I'm thinking of. An obvious one is, like, you know, monthly Zoom readings for the membership, but there's some other things that I'm considering too. So if you would be so kind. Oh, look, I just typed while I was shuffling. I'm friggin' magic. Okay. Then please let me know.
Are you finally remembering that you're magic? You've forgotten that, haven't you?
I know you have admin. You have admin powers. You are the god mod, the god admin. Okay, all right.
Norm is like going, does it involve me? If you're part of the collective, yes. And yes, that was a snort.
Here's another one, a louder one this time. Okay, there.
All right.
Snort so count is 4.
Okay, so the the collective reading that I got is the idea of the Tao of flow. Now, what I mean, this is one of my favorite cards. I love this. And I think what's really powerful about this is the importance of when we are open ourselves up, not just physically, but also energetically and spiritually, we are able to allow a massive amount of energy to come in and then to flow out of us. And it's just one of those things that it's like, I really love the power and the connection of this card. And it's a very ancestral feeling. So what we have forgotten is that our ancestors, those we love, have been through similar things, and they want nothing more than to help us to be successful. It is important for us to say we can ask them for help. We can ask for their support. So get into that flow.
Because that is what will propel you on the hero's journey. We're all isn't that fabulous? Oh my God. Oh, if you guys could feel the magic that's going down my spine right now. Okay, so hero's journey that we are all on. We're all walking the path of the hero. And I want you to notice that the path of the hero, these are all symbols of all the world's religions, okay, that are all around here on the floor and standing around, figures from the world's great religions. And again, we have 3 portals. We have the frame, which is a portal in itself. We have number 2, and we have number 3. The portal to success, victory, spirit, whatever, I mean, whatever the hero's journey is about. And look at this. There you are. Each one of us is on our own individual hero's journey to spirit. Our quests, our vision quests, our remembering, our intention, these are all fuel for the hero's journey.
And what's great is if you think about it, going through the hero's journey gets you to this. So if you were to, you know, this is what's happening in that doorway, in that portal, on the other side of that portal. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I think that the flow, I think that between all of the aspects of the hero's journey, a big part of that is the flow, being in the flow to get you there, to be in the flow, right? Do you see what I mean? You have to be in the flow to get there, to be in the flow.
Well, it's sort of like, yeah, it's sort of like what Deb said. If you don't think you're part of the collective, you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to say that comment deserves a fan for
it. It certainly does. And I want to share also, before we completely end, I want to share the collective that Shenanigans was kind enough to pull for us. She pulled mysticism with self-worth as the energy. Well, that sort of encapsulates a whole thing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This was a fabulous, fabulous show. Thank you so much, Gerald, for being here.
I really like the coat that this person is wearing. I think I can pull that off.
I think you could too. You're going to make one?
I could. It's like a long kimono.
Yeah.
Mine might be a little bit more colorful because, you know.
Quilt.
Colorful
quilt
thing.
it. Yeah, you want to quilt it.
Quilt it, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. You want to quilt it and you want to have landscapes on it and you want to have the stars and planets on it because it's a wizard's robe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Peace Mom was like, do it, Gerald.
Oh, absolutely. 100% do it. I want to remind you all that Gerald and I both do personal readings. And our links are below. We are happy to accept support for our channels. The links are below and also on the next to the comment line on my channel. And please don't forget, Gerald has a wonderful bunch of merchandise.
Purchase responsibly.
Gerald. Stand up and show everybody your shirt because it's gorgeous.
And these are not actual, you know, physical googly eyes. They just are. They're fun.
Painted on or printed or whatever. But you could get googly eyes, you know, and stick them on.
Well,
that would be a thing to do. Absolutely.
So I love it.
Oh, I think I've said everything that I meant to say. I wrote notes before to try to stay organized. I want to thank you all for being here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Send this, if you like this, send it to your friends and share it with them too. Love you all so much. Oh, sorry, Gerald, what are you going to be doing in the next few days? The next week?
I have a rock, paper, scissors tomorrow with Richie and Alice. And it's
that's going to be fun.
Caffeinated and unfiltered version. And I will be using the Best Chatters Oracle deck. And I just scheduled a yawn readings, yes or no readings with Hershey and Thomas. So,
and that's not going to be a yawn, okay? Believe me, those are always very much fun.
So, all right, yeah. So good stuff. So, and thank you everybody.
So be there or be square.
Yes. And you have a regular show.
I'm going to be Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday is going to be April 1st, Akashic Adventures. That should be fun. And then next Thursday, my guest is going to be Deborah Zachow. Lucky me.
Jealous.
I know.
Jealous.
So,
well, I'll just say
on
Tuesday, April 1st, I have a casual with the one and the only Viviani. And it's before your Akashic adventures.
She's don't wipe her out. Oh yeah, it's going to be a deck casual. Okay, fine.
No, it's just a regular casual. We get to
just a regular casual. Okay,
yeah, it's getting to know Viviani.
Yeah. Oh well, that's going to be fun because she has some really interesting things to say. So you guys watch. We love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.